Today we are discussing question and answers for Cisco DEVCOR350-901, developing applications using Cisco core platforms and API as DEVCOR. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our question is a local data center deployment using Cisco NX-OS switches is scaling and requires automatic configuration. At scale, configuration management must be set up for Cisco NSOX switch by using Ansible. The Ansible control server is currently located on a different subnet than the switch. The solution has these requirements. The transport protocol must be encrypted. The connections must originate from the server in the same local network. Enable mode must be supported. Which connectivity method must be used? Please look at the options. The correct answer is option A. Our next question is, which puppet manifest changes the NTP server and generates the traffic from VLAN 15? Please look at the options. This is option A. This is option B. This is option C. And this is option D. Which of the following options are correct? Option A, option B, option C, or option D? The correct answer is option C. Our question is, refer to the exhibit. Please have a look at the given exhibit. An application is created to serve an enterprise. Based on use and department requirements, changes are requested quarterly. Which application design change improves code maintainability? The options are option A, use global variables, option B, use double quotes instead of single quotes to enclose variables, option C, use different indent levels for variables, option D, use more verbose names for variables. This is the test question. All you need to do is to answer it in the comment. Our next question is, an architect must optimize traffic that targets a popular API endpoint. Currently, the application downloads large files hourly, but often the file is changed and the download causes unnecessary loads and delays. Which CURL command must be used to determine the last modified date of the file and to optimize the API usage? The options are option A, curl get request, option B, CURL head request, option C, CURL silent request, option D, CH cache control no cache request. The correct answer is option B. Our question is, when an application is designed that requires high availability, what is the reason to use a cross-region cloud? The options are option A, provide disaster recovery protection, option B, protect from a single component failure, option C, minimize cost, option D, account for failure in another zone. The correct answer is option A. Our question is, a developer must deploy a containerized application for network device inventory management. The developer sets up a Kubernetes tester on two separate hypervisors. The SLA is not currently meeting a specified maximum value for network latency, jitter, CPU memory, and disk I/O are functioning properly. Wish to design approaches resolve the issue. Choose two. The options are option A, collocate services in the same pod, option B, replace HDD drives with SSD drives, option C, enable IPv6 within the duster, option D, deploy the duster to a bare metal server, Option E. Upgrade the server NIC card. The correct answer is option A. Our question is, a developer deploys a web application in a local data center that is now experiencing high traffic load from users accessing data through REST API calls. Which approaches enhances the responsiveness and performance of the API? The options are use HTTP post or other non-read methods for read request when possible. Option B. Ensure that all read requests are clearly identified by the PUT method. Option C. Configure API payload to return errors in HTTP 200 responses. Option D. Use HTTP standard authorization header to submit authentication credentials. The correct answer is option D. Our question is, a developer wants to automate virtual infrastructure to provision and manage it. The system will be implemented in large-scale deployment while offering redundancy and scalability with ease of management. The solution must meet these requirements. Support the provisioning of up to 500 new virtual machines into a private data centers or the public cloud. Support the modeling of a complex environment that consists of multiple virtual machines while supporting disaster recovery. Maintain steady state environments. Which configuration management solution must the developer use? The options are option A Puppet, option B Terraform, option C Docker, option D Arable. The correct answer is option B. And the next question is, what are two building blocks of the 12-factor app? Choose two. The options are option A stateful process, option B easy access to underlying systems, option C dev and prod must be different, option D one code base, option E isolated dependencies. The correct answer is option D. Our next question is drag drop. Drag and drop the code from the bottom onto the box where the code is missing to create a WebEx space. Not all options are used. Please have a look at the given box. Now look at the answers.